Hello and welcome to VAD Inspires, and today I want to share with you one of the valuable lessons I've learned from my mentor Jim Rohn. I heard this phrase in one of his seminars, and it's so intrigued. It's fascinating, and it's really got me thinking, and I think it's gonna get you thinking too. So let's get on with it. As you can see in front of here, I have an apple and a Hershey bar, which is the title of this video, and it's a good illustration of good and not being so good, and getting the values or not getting the values. So in three ways, I already write down here, so I make sure I won't miss it, and it has three parts to it. One, it's your values. Two is the disciplines, and three, it's lifestyle. So let's get started. Values. There are many ways to build a value. It can be valuable to the community, valuable to your family, valuable to your friends, but valuable to the marketplace is a whole different level of value. Like I said, many ways to be valuable. It can be valuable in many ways, but for you to be valuable in the marketplace, you have to read the books, you have to go to the seminars, you have to acquire the new skills. Now, an apple or a Hershey bar, which one are you eating or are you currently engaged in? Are you acquiring the values? Are you not? An apple or a Hershey bar? So, like I said, you can be valuable in many ways. And it takes time to create value. But guess what? You don't get paid for the time. You get paid for the value. The guy says I make $20 in an hour. That's not true. If it was true, you have to sit back at home and have them send you your paycheck at the end of an hour, right? You have to come in to work and actually do something, and that is your value to the company or to the community or to the organization. That's when you get paid. So how can you increase your value in that place for you to get from where you are now to the top? Like I said before, go to the books, seminars, the skills, everything. All those are important. Now, one of the things that I think is real hard to people for people to understand is that they can take charge of your life. They can decide their future. I think it's hard for people to understand that. They think circumstances determine future. If that's true, then I don't think there is anything like success. Success is not an accident. It's a process that you have to go through for you to get what you want or what you think other people are having that you want, that you yourself want. So it's either you want to take charge of your life or you want to leave it to circumstances. An apple or a Hershey bar. The second one is disciplines. Now, we all know that disciplines are necessary and vital if you are to stay vital. But for some people, it has become a cliche or something that is usual and familiar. The take the attitude of oh, what else is new, and they go about their way and continue with what they're doing. Again, say that you're keeping the disciplines. Are you not? An apple or a Hershey bar. So engage in the disciplines. It's gonna make you healthy, just like an apple will make you healthy. Or you don't want to engage in the disciplines, it's gonna make you unhealthy, just like an Hershey bar. It's unhealthy. So, as a leader, as a manager, as a citizen of the community, we all have to learn to discipline our disappointments. So, to learn to discipline disappointments, you have to build yourself mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. So, how do you build this? Now, don't get faked out when things are nice. Oh, things are nice, let's just relax. Now, see, that's getting faked out. You are building your house on a sand. When the storm comes, it's gonna blow you off. You can say, "Oh, it's nice, so let's relax and take some break." Yes, take break, but not too many. Rest little, work more. Because when you build your house on a rock, that's when there's winter or when there is the wind, your house will stand. But if you build it on a sand, then when the wind comes, it's gonna blow you off. So the challenges, the tribulations, you can only stand when you have enough information on how to stand. Does that make sense? I hope it does. So you can build your disciplines by building yourself, by taking the time to study and practice. So it's either you're engaging in the disciplines or you're not. An apple or a Hershey bar. The third one is your lifestyle. We're almost done. Just a few more minutes. How you spend your time says something about you. How you engage in activities, it says something about you. A guy specializes in happy hour for 3 hours but only 30 minutes to read a book, or 3 hours watch a movie, 30 minutes to acquire a new skill. Now, do you think that that's going to make a difference in his life 5 years from now? Here's a clue. Of course. You have to add an exclamation to make emphasis. Of course, it's going to make a difference. Enough of those days piled up, you start seeing a ratio. A ratio of in 3 days, he spends 9 hours watching TV and an hour and 30 minutes reading a book or acquiring a new skill. I'm not saying you can do that, but you have to be aware of the circumstances. I'm here to give you ideas and awareness on things that you think that you should be doing and you're not doing. So again, your time is the most valuable asset you have. You can increase or decrease it. You only get 24 hours. That's it. You don't get 25 because you're too nice. No, everybody has 24 hours. So the way you use it says something about you. That's why I don't blame all these girlfriends who think their man or their guy is not spending enough time with them, because that's the most valuable thing you can give somebody or anything. Your time. Not money, not cars, not clothes. Those can be increased. You can increase your car, can increase your clothes, can increase your assets, but you cannot increase your time. That's the most valuable asset that you have. The way you spend it, the way you use it, is gonna show in the marketplace. It's gonna show in your physical appearance. It's gonna show in your life. It's gonna show in your bank account. So it's that you're engaging in the values, or you're not. An apple or a Hershey bar. Now, I'm gonna leave you with this. If you decide to go for the values now, you will have an unbelievable future. A future that you can't even imagine right now. But if you're not engaging in the disciplines or in the values or in a good lifestyle, don't blame anybody for the circumstances that you find yourself in. You have a hand in your future. I want you to know and understand that. So, are you going to spend your time getting the values, the skills, the knowledge? Are you going to spend your time going to parties and hanging around with losers or doing other stuff that are useless? It's your call. But remember, garbage in, garbage out. Values in, values out. Thank you and stay inspired.